Alright, good morning. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we're taking Misadventure out today, and yes, I am going with skis. No, it is not taxiing out. Don't know if there's enough ice on the runway here, but give this a go in a second. Let's turn this music even down more. Play that one up instead. Alright, move the microphone further away. Hello everybody, welcome. Not sure about the volume here. Let's turn it down on my end. No, it stayed at 100. Alright, okay, it's not actually moving the whole volume. I'm taking out the L17 today on skis. I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing to do, but let's press fly. Alright, we are on the active. It does look a bit close there. What's happened? Alright, we're taking the does that make me a female pilot, does it? It does too. Alright, I'm the hello. Visualize. Nice aircraft. Alright, now what's happened with the sounds? For some reason I'm getting the audio ducking happening again. It's not meant to. When I click on the sim, it goes quiet, and when I click on the system it goes loud. I don't know why. Thought I'd fix that problem. Oh, enhancements off. There we go. Turn it back on again. Alright, updates for Windows 11. Hello everybody, welcome. Let's go back through the comments. I need to say hello to everybody. Michael from Canberra, mate. G'day. Good morning on this Sunday morning. Yes. And he has said hello to a lot of the regulars. Connor is already here. He has said hello as well. Doing some ATS this morning. Nice. You've done 558,000 miles now in the one truck. Wow. Johnny Mon, g'day mate. Hello, good people. Ooh, good people. Yeah, they're all good here. Hope everyone is well. Mrs. TPHI, hello. Good morning or evening for you. Happy Mother's Day to all. Oh crap, it's Mother's Day today. Alright, hang on. Oh man. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna put an alarm on. Let's go 2 p.m. Mother's Day reminder. Thank you very much for reminding me. I need to message and or call my mum. Alright, got that organised. Colonel Indiana Longnuts, g'day mate. Mutt Dog, hello. Visualize, a good morning to you as well. Or good evening. Mr. TPHI, hello. Welcome. Jared, g'day, he says, hello guys. Hangar Studio, g'day mate, I'll be joining, but late. I have to switch back from beta. Yep, no, that's fine. Visualize says I had no audio in the ski version. Are you streaming it? This is making plenty of noise. If you're streaming it, sometimes when you load in, you got to jump back out and go back in. Big Al, g'day mate. 47, hello. How's it going? Going well. We haven't even started yet. Yes, it's Mother's Day today. Yeah, I just got the reminder chat. I'm like, yikes. Good morning, everybody. All right, so I'm going to take checklist, GPS, and that's it, because I tried yesterday to put my 750 in and it said it couldn't find it. So I think I might have an old version of this. I have to see if I've updated it. Hey Hulk, mate. Hi Brett and everyone. I spelt hay incorrectly. It still said hay, so that's all that matters. Alright, we got a lot of noise going on here. Oh, everybody's waiting for me. Alright, well, I'm in skis and I'm... there's no handbrake on this one, is there? So let's just get going. Mr. TPHI has also got his skis on, but he's on the snow. I'm saying there's lots of ice on this runway, so I'm making the most of it. Man, they get going, don't they? Where's Jared in? Whatever it is, it's a lot faster. Alright. I'm going to do our departure circuit, which is around this island. Wow, that really does feel much louder. Let's see if we can get that sorted. Oh, I seem to be seeing a bit of my chair. Nice aircraft, this. Well done. Alright, how do we look to... No, that's looking at... Who's that looking at? Long nuts. Alright. Alright, are you going to take the... path? Let's go get ourselves on the flight path. Now, can I make that go out a little further? Yeah, there we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, I'm on live weather, live time. Go check out the Millennium Falcon. It's not spawned in, though. Millennium Dawn and the Millennium Falcon. Someone's a Star Wars fan. Not loaded. In my new upgraded F5. Oh, right. Yeah, I haven't upgraded mine. It has a bigger engine in it because of the skis. They made, it has 260 instead of 180. Yeah, it goes. It really gets going. It's awesome. Now, we're on the flight plan, but I think we might need to climb. Also, I don't know if I've got my interior lights on. How do I get my gauge lights on? Wait, have I got hydraulics all the way on? Oops, I just turned them off. Yes, we did. Okay. My pitot heat off. Oh, I'm going to need that on. I need to do a bit of a climb to get up and over these rocks ahead. Oh, is that me? Am I making some sort of splash down there? Oh, that's cool. Hello, Lodge Potato. Still slightly off my flight plan, but I am climbing as much as I dare. Let me go around a little bit here. May also be getting pushed by the wind, it feels. Now we've got enough to get back over to the flight plan. Wow, you can't see very much from there. Alright, let's try some AP. Altitude hold. Nav hold. Now that, I don't think that's just holding my current direction, but that's okay. Let me look at my instruments. I'm at, whoop, hang on, Jules just went up in the sky. I wonder if he crashed there. Let's run our mixture down while we can. I might just prop pitch that down. I want to see how much fuel I can get. Message, set course 054. 054. Yeah, we're going to make it over to there. I'll get through this gap first. Hey, Icarus, mate. G'day. He's trying to sneak up on me. He does that. So what altitude are we at? Altitude? Not much. Don't want to run that mixture. Hello. There's somebody upside down. Switch to the F6F in dead mode. Yeah, okay. Johnny Mon, g'day. There's everybody sitting over on the actual flight plan. I'm making my way over there. I'm just was more worried about my climb. Get through those mountains. Alright, so looking at everything else. Emergency hydraulics, no. Primer didn't have to because I didn't actually do the startup on this one. Fuel pump is off, alternators on, smoke is off, dimmer. Alright, there's my lights, thank you. Although I've got sunshine on here now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Now, do I have views set on this aircraft? No, okay. So what we might do... Oh, hello. We just look through someone's face. Let's set a... Oh, he got his head in the way. Is that his head going in the way? Yeah, it is.
Thanks for the dono.
Michael, mate.
Happy Mother's Day in 2025. Bouquet, 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 bouquet.
Bouquet, bouquet, bouquet. Thank you, mate. Give you some thanks there. Thank you. All right, now, what might be a good idea for me at this stage is to work out where my fuel gauge is. That's fuel pressure. Where's my actual fuel gauge? And looks like it's just, it feeds out of both. So it's fuel on or fuel off, not... Hey, Bat, yes, hit that like button. How many likes we got? 15 and 20 people watching. Welcome to Alaska. We're in the US now. Fuel gauge, fuel gauge. I'm looking for fuel. Where do I find my fuel? Pressure? Manifold? Temperature? Is it out on the wing or something? Do I have a fuel gauge, Mr. Developer? Am I missing it? What are we looking at? Oh wow, I've only got 0.2 in this particular one. Hours. There it is. Yes, that is actually my fuel gauge. There we go, in US gallons, that's why. Okay, cool. So I filled up. I actually took full fuel. Oh, hello, we need to climb. Do we have a... No, we don't. We're going to have to auto... I think the autopilot on this particular one... that disengaged it. That engaged it. Right, okay, so I think that we've just got like a heading hold. Hang on, I put it onto heading hold now, and it didn't like it. Alright, move me around. Thank you. Get me back on the flight plan. Thank you. I think we're going to get our little, Hey, where's my... Oh no, is the sim updated and I'm now missing my PMS 50? What happened? No? How do you get rid of that? I'm missing my PMS 50 on here now. What happened? Is there a sim update that I didn't know about? I'm no wonder it's saying my PMS 50 is missing. Don't know how you missed it on the right side of the... Yeah, I know, I got it. It's gone completely from my bar up here. Why? What changed? Did it update? Has it been removed? Mine's still there? Yeah, no, mine's gone. Maybe because I loaded into safe mode and back out again. I had no end of trouble trying to get my sim to... I'm going to manually fly this. To load yesterday. About 7 or 8 crashes to desktop. I loaded into safe mode, and then I loaded back into normal mode because none of my aircraft were available. And I have a feeling it got removed in the whole safe mode thing, and maybe I need to redo. You didn't update anything? Nah. It's missing. That's why this aircraft said it wasn't available as well, because when I came in and I changed the GPS to the 750, it said it was missing. So I think the sim uninstalled it on me, so I'm going to have to reinstall it, my guess. Alright, well, we'll just run without this flight, we'll be fine. Just going to get a little more altitude climb here. Maybe a lot more altitude climb here. You can always use this one. Why are you trying to turn me? Thank you. Yeah, we want to go around this volcano. May end up going partly over it. If you hit the little word icon on the clipboard, switches the GPS unit, but you have to have loaded. Yeah, it's not loaded by the looks of it. For some reason, when I had all the trouble with starting the sim, I believe it's uninstalled it on me. I only loaded into safe mode once, and then I loaded back out and loaded back in and had all my aircraft back. But obviously it's disconnected the PMS 50. I'll just rerun it again after we finish this flight then. 2500, what am I at? Yeah, I'm under 2. It might be 2500 for that. Well, I'm getting about 1,000 feet per minute climb. Speed's still okay. I always ski down these slopes. Look at Icarus just buzzing around me without a care in the world for performance. that aircraft is in, the Draco thing, that just absolutely goes for it. This might be about where we can stop on altitude wise, because what are we at? 2300? Redo the barrow, yep. Alright, let's hold altitude. Let's hold nav. No, no, why are you going left? No, no. Stay. Gotta change my heading. Every time I press go to heading, it goes back to where it was, I think, and that's why. Alright. Let's bring it back around. There we go. Alright, good. All good. The AP is hidden in the aircraft, but your controls, yeah, that's what I'm doing with my controls. But every time I press the heading follow, it doesn't tell me which way it was facing, and it goes back to where it was. It's alright, I'll just, you know, micromanage it back as I need it. Alright, I think we're good. We're good. Probably a little loud with the engines. Now that I've got my audio ducking thing off, can I have sound back? Where's the volume for everything? Fine, it's not going to do that. All right, just do it this way. I want my open my mixer. Thank you. There we go. We'll run that down a little. All right, what have we got coming up? A couple of boats by the looks of it. We're still level. Yeah, we're good. All right. Icy Mist. There's a name for a boat. It holds altitude and heading if you don't have controls to direct it. Yeah, well, I'm actually using the altitude, and yeah. It's called AP wiring runs through the checklist papers. Yeah. I'm surprised that I've lost the GTN 750. Like, what program would have taken that off? Don't know. Like, it must have been something to do with the safe mode. That's a cool view there. I am so going to use that, and I'm going to use looking over my right shoulder there, so now I can do that, all that, all that. Although his face, oh no, that's good. Alright, do we have the ability to go through the aircraft? Okay, that's not the drone thing that I thought I was getting. Yes, we do. Oops. Oh, my mouse is going too fast. There we go. So I can actually get an outside view as well. Oh, there you go. Can we get one that has our speed? Yeah, there we go. So let's try that as a view. Now, how do I go down again? Thought it was the Q&E, but it's not. Ooh, rear view as well. I wanted to keep this plane as true to the original as possible. The real plane has no GPS or XPDR, but for sim purposes I added them as optional. Yeah, so I like the fact that when I loaded in, obviously I didn't have this GPS at all. And obviously I don't think that was there as well. So you can actually have just a blank panel, which is good, which means then it would actually be very original. Oh, do you know what a cool option? I can take the sunglasses out and pop them on, and it kind of makes everything a little bit darker. I like having one of these things. Oh, hang on, how do I get? Oh, yeah, like that. And then the whole world looks through it like that with a tint. Yeah, and you can probably even have L17B right down the bottom corner of your glasses. That's just asking for too much, I think. Alright, how are we doing performance-wise? What can we do here? When does my fuel pressure drop? Okay, that really did stop me. I'm not high enough to put that much mixture out. Okay. Oh, what's these three dots? Hello, hang on. Before I press it, what are these three dots highlighted? What do they show me? These ones too. Is that to empty the cigarette tray? That is a cigarette tray, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to press it anyway. Nothing happens. Or something's happening that I don't know what's happening. Hey, Robin. How you doing? Clipboard one adds the realism, I think, though. Like handling the controls to my co-pilot for a bit. Wait, I can hand my controls to the co-pilot? No. I do like there's a checklist on this, though. I mean, I didn't read it, but I do like that there is one. We can put smoke on, but I think you can press that too to do that. I'm not going to change the Garmin because obviously my 750 is currently uninstalled for some reason. But you know what? Let's put the smoke on. There we go. That's just to let people know where I am. Then we give them some Morse code type thing. Unfortunately, you have to probably be in the same plane to, or own this plane to actually see that. Plenty of snow here for us to land on. I think we got a fair way though before our first stop. Yeah, false pass. F around and find out. Yeah, fool around. Yeah, fool around and find out. Yeah, three dots dumps all the oil back out the back. Yeah, okay, well, did we just lose half our fuel by doing that? Not necessarily, but it definitely has now indicated how much fuel we got left. I mean, we're moving okay. What are we doing? 125 knots. We probably should actually climb a little. But climbing requires me to manually increase, doesn't it? As in off with the autopilot. Yeah, alright. How are we doing weather-wise? Oh, we're going to have a bit of issue. It may be safer weather-wise to stick at this altitude. What are we at? 2,000... 300? Yeah. Pilot visibility. Oh. Hello. Sorry, can't help but look down. Yeah. Thank you. That's for the VR people, isn't it? Don't know if we hey, Sim Fanatic, what's up? Not much actually. Chilling. Not drinking a buzz or a bud. Yeah, we're just we're doing our around the Pacific, and we're currently in Alaska, in something with a set of skis. So lucky us, having a bit of a misadventure. How goes the Mr. Sim Fanatic? What's on the back of my aircraft there? That lumpy thing. That lumpy thing. It's part of the building of the aircraft, is it? Oh, that's to hold the skis down, probably. No. Hang on. Actually, I have no idea what it is. But yeah, got skis, going skiing. I'm tempted to go down to the water and splash them around, but no. Muttdog says, off for now, back in a bit later. Alright, Mr. Muttdog, enjoy your dinner. I wonder if I type this, does it come up with your channel thing? And if it doesn't, why? No, probably actually the full. Try that. I thought it was SF. Alright, let me look at my commands. Maybe I don't have one, or my Streamlabs dashboard has signed me out. It signed me out. Oh, you gotta love it. Yes, I know it already has access. That's let me back in. Keeping bots up to date, I don't know. Almost jumped in an RV10. It'd probably be a good one. Okay, Streamlabs not signing in. Where are you flying to today, Mr. Sim Fanatic? I know you got a stream coming up. Wow, that sign in is not working. Okay. Oh no, it got there, finally. There we go, it's turned off, that's why. Wow, so annoying. Stop turning my stuff off. Yeah, it was SF, now I can do it. Going to fly the Greek islands. Nice. The bot should work.
This one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my.
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half of band camp is. Sex ed.
That's just Mrs. TPHI checking if the bot's working. Yep, it's working. What I didn't have was the commands to work. So when I put in exclamation mark SF, I knew it should have actually shown up. Long last, I used to be a Blue Angel, not trying to brag or anything. Okay, not trying to brag or anything. Hey, there's Mr. B4 Gunner. And it's working. Yeah, the bot was working. That was no problem. It was the one to do with the commands. They weren't coming up, so other people's channels link that I had set up. That's not connected to that bot. It's part of the Streamlabs setup that I set up. I have a feeling I might need to climb a little higher here. What do you reckon? We go another 1,000 feet. Where are we? We're at, where's my altitude? 2.3. Let's go 3.5. So we'll manually do this. We are in perfect formation, are we? Oh, ahead. All right. Very good. I think this sim was paused if the props weren't spinning. Just because how slow it looks like we're going with the water there. Yeah, it's very glassy water too. Very nice. Where's my altitude? Vertical speed. Yep. Get at least 500. 500. Oh, I think I got a food and coffee delivery happening. My wife's on her way up with a fresh cup of coffee. Maybe. Oh, heard the shed door open anyway. Alright, where are we up to? Coming to 7. Okay. We are 2, but we are inverted. Nice. Coffee, yummy breakfast. Yeah, I'm having pizza bread. Ham and cheese on a tiny dough. It's not really pizza, but it's what they call it. It's a bread roll, a flat bread roll. Yeah, here she comes. Yum yum yum. And we just microwave it to because it's cold now, and we microwave it to make it warm. So I might mute in a second. Get myself back on this autopilot. Let's say 3,000 feet will do. Alright, I'll mute this and I will be right back. Want me to fluffy pillow? Yeah, sure. Actually, it's not anything like a pizza. It's just a ham and cheese flatbread roll. from the Coles supermarket. But it's got barbecue sauce on it as well, I think. Oh, that's a soft dough as well. So, just having a chat with the missus there. Alright. Because they're heading back on. I'm going to have to climb higher. Alright, have a great stream, Stim from Access, Brett and all. I need to hit the shower, blue skies, alright. Catch you later. Airship, where are you flying? We're flying in Alaska. So we are currently basically on this stretch here from Unalaska to False Pass. I am actually going to go and do a little touchdown here at False Pass as much as possible. Looking at this flight plan, I'm going to have to go around or over. PAKF though is our closest. PAX. So if you do want to come and join, you are welcome to. Flight plan actually is not on my Discord, and I didn't put it in this time. I apologize, but it is in the description. I think Jerry's going off to land over there. No, okay, so what we're doing on this series, what we're flight 18? Yeah. We're flying from Tasmania all the way up the east coast of Australia, through Papua New Guinea, went up into the Philippines, over to Taiwan, up through the Japanese islands, up through the Russian Kamchatka Peninsula, and then we're making our way across to Alaska here. And the plan is actually to go all the way down. We're going around the Pacific Ocean, so we're doing the whole loop, and I'll make my way all the way down to the tip down here. So basically it's this whole loop here, and this is where we're up to on flight 18, and it's all in GA aircraft. Thank you, Big Al. Yeah, I'm going to have to climb. Alright. AP off. What there is of it. And we'll watch our speed. But we'll get about 500 feet per minute. I'm going to try and get to that 35, maybe even 4,000 might be a better idea. The 185, is that the payware one? The one you've got to buy in the sim market? Don't remember if I have that. I'll definitely go through all the GA aircraft that I do have. The Skywagon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we'll give that a go. Yeah. Maybe when I run down from like Washington, Oregon area, I could be in that, because I'm on live weather and live time, so we'll actually be probably the next few months heading down through the Americas, probably into South America by summer, although the southern hemisphere, that'll be their winter anyway. But yeah, absolutely, I don't mind that one. Going to 4800, not sure if that's enough. 4800. $4,800 should clear, you reckon? Well, I'm just coming up to 4,000 now. And I've still got my food in my hand, but I'm definitely going to have to go at least 4,500. Alright, 5,000 seems like a good deal, but how far away from the airport are we? Isn't it on this? I don't know, yeah. Somebody zoomed out, didn't they? Yeah, false passes there. Maybe I should actually go around this volcano a bit more. That's not a bad idea. What are we at? We're at 4. Hang on, we just dipped down. All this effort to climb only to go down to the other side to false pass. There's some heavy cloud ahead though. Wonder what the icing's like on this. Or the de-icing. No idea, Mr. Big Owl, no idea. Ask the president. It's all fake news. Up here, fake pass. Wow, we're barely going to cover that. We might be able to go skiing there. Yeah, 6,000 at the top of the cloud layer. Oh, good. Oh, look at Mr. B4 Gunner. He's just absolutely going for it. Wow, do you know what? You're flying over that water there before. Was it Lodge Potato or Colonel Andy and Long Nuts, whoever said that? And you feel like you're going still, standing still. When you see nothing but snow there, it is very hard to look. That rock there helps, but it's very hard to tell how high or not you are. There's a building. Hello. Alright, when an airliner flies under you, you know you've got enough room. You're having a morning coffee and a lemon slice. Nice. Oh, that fake pizza bread, a little bit oily when it's heated up. My wife most graciously gave me a KFC wet wipe. Comes in handy. Alright, get that out of the way. Now, I see Mr. TPHI down there. I have a feeling that's probably where I said I was going to land. Nope, they're just down in the... Wait, have they landed in the field? I think they have. Let's get this horizontal. Really wish they'd make it smaller. Although I can do this. Well, that just makes me freeze, doesn't it? There we go. What? Hall and cheese toasties now. Ham and cheese. Yes. Yeah, that was a bacon and cheese roll. A very soft dough, like a thick pizza dough. Big O says, so I guess, so I got access to beta test for World Truck Australia. Oh, you did? Looking good so far. Truck physics need improving. Well, hey, B4, wow, look at him. He's got wheels up, no wonder. He's so much quicker than me. That and he, you know, he knows how to get the performance out of it. He's even flying with his flaps down. Really? Yeah, he is too. He's got his flaps down. Because he's trying to slow down to fly with me. What's the, let me have a look. Yeah, where are we? It might have been on that previous page. There it is. That's the one I'm after. Hangar 713. If you don't know, the B4 Gunner is actually the developer for this particular aircraft and the one he's flying, and a couple other awesome aircraft. Oh, that doesn't look good. Okay, we might want to get back inside. We have another mountain to go. Oh, we have another mountain to go over before we even get to False Pass. Oh, this ought to be fun. Yeah, it shows him with his flaps down. Whoops, where'd he go? He's having a little bit of trouble. What is it? Coast Guard? He's in the Coast Guard livery. I might be getting harassed by the Coast Guard. Okay. Oops. Is that because I'm on radio silence? I'm trying to sneak in. Alright, cabin heat. Hey, this looks good. How do I make it go higher? Which one do I know if I'm having it going higher? I don't know. Something in the middle. Cabin air. That would be from outside. Probably don't want that. Oh, look at the clouds here. Now that looks pretty good. Oh, that's awesome. Great developer. Yes. Yes. We're going to have to take the twin nav out soon, Mr. TPHI. Maybe I'll wait till I get to Canada for that. Although, how much of the coastline does Canada actually own? Doesn't the US own most of it? That's on the Pacific side near Vancouver, or north of Vancouver. Let's have a quick look on the maps. I only say wait till we get to Canada because I know that. Oh no, hang on. Where's the US and where's the British Columbia border? Because they own a lot of those islands, but I think it's only down. Oh wow, hang on, look at that map. Holy schmoly. US says no. Wow, not until we get to just north of Prince Rupert, Port Edward. Yeah, okay, well, no, well, we can do that. Down to Vancouver Island. Is Vancouver Island US, or... trying to work out what that... is that a border or is that a road? That's actually a road, never mind. Wow, they got a lot of those islands and everything. Canada should have just bought Alaska off Russia. And it would have all been Canadian. Yep. Ah, well. Hey, Gammy Wombat. Boo. Gammy. Is it Gammy? I think it's Gammy Wombat. Yeah. There's Gammy 2 and Gammy 1. Vancouver Island is... yeah, no, I see that now. I just saw a line there, but it actually turns out that was a road. Actually, Mr. Gaming Wombat's got 3 sound files.
Launch countermeasures.
There we go.
Console Crazy Ivan.
Crazy Ivan. Go around, Brett. They're real tall mountains. Okay. Thanks. Alright, I'm going to take a couple of degrees to the right. I'm going to take 5 degrees to the right. Get a little more closer to the coastline there. And can we get... yeah, there we go. Have a look out there. Can we move... yeah, we can. We can have a look out the front corner. And I can actually make that a view. I can do the same for this corner. Move around the aircraft. Look out there. You even look out that way. That way, that way, that way. There's B4 coming on my tail. The Coast Guard's chasing me down. It's all foggy now, and I can't see beyond where the mountains are, so woohoo! Yeah, nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. A lot of potholes though. What do you reckon these potholes are from? When I say potholes, I mean, what do you reckon these things here are from? I have my theories, only from what I've heard other people talking about it, but these are volcanoes, and when they spit out big boulders, sometimes they land and create a big gouge in the ground. There are some that are around some places. I don't know where it was, but it's in the US, I think. Maybe it's down Texas way or the likes. But there's a whole bunch of them that were reported to be from a meteorite impact where it exploded and shot out. So a lot of these lakes down here were all elliptical, and they all basically spread out as if boulders had. Well, this one, it looks like it's skipped, doesn't it? Like dunk, 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 making a big gouge. Maybe not so much there, but yeah, there's this whole bunch of them that they say that they probably were from a meteorite explosion with all the projectiles that get sent out with such force. Oh, we're going to have to take a few more degrees. UFO crashes, 100%. Oh, right, is that where it is? I need a view on misadventure. Need a view? Yeah, alright, I'll do that. Hang on. Like that. There we go. Needs a little bit higher detail when I'm looking from like that. Maybe I'll zoom it out. There we go. How about that? Or, where's my wing? Whoop. There we go. There's the view you want. Getting a bit of misadventure happening. Yeah. Bow chicka wow wow. Yep. 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 Sure, maybe back a bit. There you go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had to go back. It was a little bit too pixelated when I got in too close. What is in her hand? What is that? Is that a telephone? Is that a bit of bacon? Is that... And what's in this hand? Okay, now I'm curious as to what's in her hand. It almost looks like bacon slice. Yes, I asked where my wing was from my view. I wanted to know from the way I was facing, where is my wing? Was I in front of my wing? Was I over my wing? Oh, look at that. Comes through the clouds and you get to see that. That actually looks pretty good. I might take a picture of that. There we go. Sorry, Mr. TPHI. I took your name off the screen for that one. Didn't want to associate Mr. TPHI with Misadventure. Vibe Master 5000 Turbo Edition. It's straight from a real Navion. Let me check my references. Yeah, it's probably to do with something in particular. Obviously. She got one on the other side. Okay. I mean, it kind of looks like a phone handset, like the old school ones. And she's on, hanging on to something there. Don't know. Alright, we're going around this. This is good, but is there another one under those clouds? There was two, wasn't there? Yeah. Alright, so we've turned off the flight path just to get ourselves around a bit. And then we'll go in and land in at false pass. I'm actually going to do a full stop there, or try to, and have a bio break. Let the second coffee back out. Those were just from dynamite fishing gone wrong. Oh, is that what the holes were? Okay. Huh, yeah. Not quite. Lots of dynamite. Okay, now it's showing up as Ryan and Navion B orange, not the Coast Guard. Okay. I was going to say, Lodge Potato, you're going to climb over that mountain, but no, he's in an F-18. Oh, I can see the mountaintop there. Look at that. Oh, there we go. It's just starting to come through the mountaintop now. That's pretty cool. I'll take that and put one without name tags as well. Yeah, you'd be a little concerned flying through with a mountaintop like that, and then that one there to your left, and going, I'm sure I'm checking my maps that this mountain of cloud in front of me here, which is not cool, but I might just bring this back again so I can shoot this direction away from the thick cloud, but not too close to the mountain. Where are we at? We're at 4.7. Okay, is that where we settled? We're using up our fuel probably a lot quicker than I thought, because I didn't actually climb very high and run that mixture down too low. But we're going to do a full stop there anyway. My red light's on, okay. I got the MU2 and the Skyvan yesterday. Those are great. I've been looking at that MU2. That's that Japanese one. It's a twin, isn't it? And the Skyvan. Is that very similar to the MU2? Is that like the boxier, squarey one? Not sure. It is a telephone, says Hanger, yeah. You should have strategically placed those rivets. What do you mean, strategically placed? Yeah, they're pretty close, aren't they? They don't protrude very much, though. Or strategically place the picture. Just moved it just a tiny bit. Yeah, no, we're not going to go there. Skyvan is a shorts. Yeah, shorts. Skyvan is a boxy. Short Brothers, isn't it? Is it Shorts or Short Brothers? Is a well, look at Jared just standing up on top of the mountain there. Ooh, we're not heading too close there, are we? Might just take a few more degrees over. Feels like I'm getting blown towards the mountain. I think I am. That's looking from behind. Yeah, there's a wind blowing towards the mountain. I'm going to take a whole bunch more degrees to the right so I don't end up on the side of it. She's just not cold enough. I know. How about that? On a ski plane as well. Hello, Jared, up there. Get that one of the Discords. Look at that. My plane is actually getting blown left towards the mountain. There's probably a wind coming off from down there. That's pretty cool though. See, going in GA, flying over this area, you get to see so much more stuff. Just spat out your drink. Yeah, I'm not reading Mr. TPHI's one, but yeah. Kept it Microsoft friendly. Check your Discord. Streaming chat only. channel. Where's my Discord? Probably shut. I've been having trouble starting the sim up, and I've been blaming Discord, but I don't know if that's necessarily what it was. Streaming chat. There's streaming chat only. There we go. Oh wow, look at that. Hey, where's my red checker nose? Oh, I do have one. Never mind. I'm like, where's my red? It's got one. You're missing some numbers. Where's the white numbers up here? That is cool though. Hey, wing tanks. How come he's got wing tanks and I don't? Oh wait, he's got a he doesn't have skis either. Oh. That's awesome. Thank God for skis that came out of the cloud. The mount was right there, brushed off the side of it. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I was like, I'm taking the skis for sure. But I'm hoping to actually get over. So look, that's from behind. That is 100% behind. That's how much we're going sideways. So instead of sitting like that, we're going like that. But I do want to land down here, so oh, this ought to be fun. I can actually see, because of their name tags, there's a mountain there as well. Alright, let's get the maps out. Probably want to wow, there's a lot of cloud there. We probably want to go a little bit further over these here and then make our way down. Yeah, you don't necessarily see all that much. I'm going to take autopilot back off. My aircraft. No, it's fighting it. Hang on. Autopilot off. Mine? Yes. Okay, my aircraft. It's raining through the valley at the airport? Yeah, okay. Have to follow our little handheld GPS thing here, and we may end up finding the water and then making our way up. Alright, altitude is descending quite a lot, and we will take landing gear on already. I can see with the name tags. Look, without name tags I would have no idea where the mountain was there, and to realise that there's actually a hill near that airport. But if we're using our GPS, I would go down towards the river and then turn left, which is exactly how I plan on doing it. Alright, give me my trim back, thank you. Okay, that just looks like land in front of me. And that is land in front of me, alright. Well, we're not skiing on that one. There's no snow here. That will be that ridge line. Yep. Okay. And then down to the water and turn left. It's definitely raining. Whoa. Oh, there was a down draft there. Check your fuel while you're here. Yes. I don't know who Bert is. Bert plays Dinkum, I think. I'm Brett, Flight Simmer. But yeah, I actually do plan on filling up more because we have used about half our fuel just to get here. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. I couldn't mute it quick enough. Also, my microphone seems pretty loud. Try that. Actually, that might not be enough. Maybe I can bring it in a little closer. There we go. I might have gone down too much. Should just try flying the plane. Now, will my skis be okay on the runway, I wonder? Try another level. This is probably a tailwind entry. Maybe we should be landing on the grass. Oh, just above stall. Alright. Hopefully the bottom of the skis are nice and waxed. I'm going to rub all that off here. I don't know why I'm trying to put a brake on. There's no brakes. Grass might have been better. Oh, somebody else with skis. Now that's the way to do it. Yeah, skis and wheels. Oh, hang on. How am I leaving skid marks here? How do I stop? Is there chocks or something I can use? We'll go into the wind, do we? Yep. Alright. Glide with style. Turn off engine 2. Ah, right. Yeah, I probably should have turned off the engine. But I pushed it into the wind. Alright. It is raining here. We probably don't want to have that open, come to think of it. No, lock it now. Good job with these aircraft, Mr. Hanger. I can't lock it now. Yeah, no, that one. Yeah, lock it. Alright. And we will have some fuel. Thank you. Where's my fuel? Aircraft. Flight performance. Fuel. Down to 40%. Alright, well I'm going to take it back to 100% fuel. We want a full load and a passenger. Co-pilot, you're out. Load, okay, cool. Are they gone? They are too. Alright. Love it when a plan comes together. Alright, we're at false pass. Gonna have a quick bio, just a couple of minutes. I'm not going to turn off my aircraft. I don't want to lose my flight plan. Don't know whether I'll be able to take off on this. Maybe I'll take off on the grass there. Hang on, let's see if I can get over there right now. Oh, look at that. That actually works really well. Go park in front of Mr. Longnuts. Now that I've got it going, can I actually stop it again? Let's find out. Nope. Oh, we're getting bogged. We're getting bogged. Awesome. We're bogged. Bogged enough to stop. Oh my god. I know how to fly one of these. Hey, Rudin. G'day. You give it a 7? Nice. Spoke too soon. Tao has a number for you to copy. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Come in on the skis on the runway. All right. We're gonna have a quick bio break. I'm gonna put some music on and what shall we listen to? What have we got? Put this on. I'll be right back.
Oh, and this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half a band camp is. Sex ed.
Thanks for the dono.
Big boy.
Jason, mate. Big boy. Thank you very much. Does it while I'm at break. I heard that too, Mrs. TPH. I still had my headphones on. You're just testing to see if the bot was working. Thank you very much, Jason, mate. Give me one of these.
Thank you. Love you. Mwah, love you.
Thank you, Grogu. Alright. Take our misadventure and take off, this time actually into the wind. Music, stop, away we go. Alright, everything's set. Flaps are currently not down. Alright, we'll take one level of flaps. Prop pitch and mixture are on full. We don't need the fuel pump for a takeoff, do we? I'm going to take off on the grass because I'm on skis. Oh, stick of grass there. Oh, we did a bounce. Oh my god, this thing's got some performance. These are awesome. Should fly these more often. Sorry, I reached over the mute button to try and have a cough and almost crashed it. Woohoo. I'll be around at chat. Awesome. Oh, You can come and fly too if you want. We've got some people in their F-18s. We're in Alaska. We just left False Pass. Now that I've got this performance, I'm going to get going. Why is my lights off inside? What did I do there? That one's on. Oh, why are we going down? Up. Thank you. No weapon? Like that. Did you know that the Jaguar, the new Jaguar that came out, can fire weapons now and drop bombs, and it leaves smoking craters? I think all the aircraft should have that. I think eventually they'll also did she just DC add... did you see DC add weapons to his A10? No. See, there's a target I could get. Just use my... Oh, she's pew-pewing me. Alright, I'll... Yeah, it's if this type of plane could actually carry that type of weapon. But yeah, love the Jag. Yeah, so you can actually fly with... Oh, I'm getting updraft there. Awesome. You can actually fly with droppable bombs and fireable missiles in 2024. It's got to be Icarus. Yes, it is. Back to work, he says. All right. That's awesome. Now, I think from memory, someone said 6,000 was the top of the clouds. We're going to try that again. What are we at? We're only... Oh, we're barely even climbing. Well, Misadventure now is a female only in my plane, so there you go. Misadventure is taken over. Okay, full fuel. It is a bit more of a effort to climb. Why do we see the seat there? There we go, a bit of a rainbow. Alright, we're almost back on the fly plane. Altitude is 2,000 feet, is that all? We need a little bit more. Let's go about 1,000 feet. No, we can't. Let's set it about 700 feet per minute climb. And that way we can maintain our speed almost. Yeah. I want to keep it above 100 knots there. Wait, is that knots? That's mile per hour. Oh, we don't even have knots. Yeah, we're not going very fast, are we? Did you just start? No, we just took off from False Pass, so I'm on my second leg now. So what are we? 1.5 hours in. But False Pass was back there. We've probably got at least a couple more hours. I can go a little faster if I can climb higher. How far is it to the next? Oh, it's a fair way. Port Hedon. Heden? whatever it is. So yeah, I'm gonna climb. I may have misunderestimated, or just underestimated how fast this was going to go, how long it would go. My dog's in the, hang on, he's in an I've lost him. He's in an MU2, but it also said Navion. Alright, what's our climb is? Oh, we've climbed too high there. Drop that and get a bit of speed. Now, is the developer still in chat, Mr. B4 Gunner? Or still is he at a break? What's the max altitude of one of these? Like how high can I go and still be running alright? Oh, perfect plane for then a misadvantage. Oh yeah. How high can I actually go? Look, he's actually just chatted then. Like, am I safe at 10,000 feet in this thing? Hello, something just went past. Oh, look at that clearing. Oh, that looks so nice. There we go. 18K. You're hungry? Well, you're probably lucky you didn't come in earlier and you hear me talking about having his pizza bread. Ham and cheese with a little bit of barbecue sauce base. Bread roll that I had heated up. Oh, so nice. Bought it from the supermarket yesterday. 2-pack. Had one yesterday. Had one this morning. Nice and soft, doughy, like thick pizza dough, almost. And then a barbecue base, and then some cheese and ham. Diced ham. Yum, yum, yum. Hello, why can't I move my head? Thank you, there we go. Oh, I had to reset that for a second. Alright, what's the altitude now? Is 5,000. We can actually start leaning it out. And let's get that back to 500 feet per minute climb. See if we can get this up around the 10,000. May have a little bit of icing issues if I go too high. The owner of the Swiss L17B asked me to up the limit to 18 so he could fly his livery in the sim over the Alps. Nice. Bet it takes a week to get there. Yeah, probably. What are we now? We're at 5.5. Not a week, but it takes a bit. I mean, it's got a pretty good engine on it. I'm hauling skis as well. And I'm also trying to maintain above the 100 knot climb. And you can see I'm on a vertical speed climb of about 500. We were at 1500 earlier, but I dropped down below 100 knots airspeed. I'm also trying to wind the mixture out as we climb. Not on the L17D, it has the same engine as a Super 260. Gets up and goes. Oh, it didn't have any problem taking off, sliding down the grass, and up we went. See, we're at 6,000 now. Still running our landing lights. Do you know what? There's a mountain, another volcano right in front of us. Okay, hang on, where's my mouse? Left hand mouse, right hand controls. How do I turn off the... There we go, thank you. Can't see beyond the yoke there. Still climbing. So I'm choosing not to push it up higher. Hang on, please tell me I put my flaps up. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, once we get up to altitude, fly level will probably speed up a bit in ground speed. Try and use the instruments to keep myself level, keep the climb at 500 until I'm happy. Redo the barrow, look at that. Here we go, 6.8. Just make sure you adjust your mixture as you climb. Yeah, that's what I was doing. So you see I occasionally just turn it down a little. Try and tell the difference where it starts to drop and where it keeps going. So now we're doing over 500 feet per minute climb. We've dropped to 100 knots. It's actually not too bad here, cloud-wise, but I reckon we can go a little higher. We've got a long way to go on this particular leg. Where are you located? PACD is the closest airport. Yeah. So you see False Pass is where we just took off, and we're heading up to Port Hedon and Pilot Point. Yeah, I'm still thinking I'm going to shoot for about 10, maybe 9. I don't want to get into those next clouds up there, but above the rest of these fluffies, I'd be very happy. We're not that much higher than some of these. Look at this. Look at that. That just looks epic. You see the mountains poking out through the clouds? Yeah. Hang on, we drop that. Excuse me. So just watching my instruments here. Yeah, definitely no more coffee left. That's a bit of a shame. Hanger's actually flying with, so he's probably concentrating. But Jason asks, how you going? Oh, that looks like some clear air to fly through. That's good. I reckon we go one more 1,000 feet. Yeah, I think I'll stop at 9 for now, because I'll be below that top level and above this mess down here, where all the kids are flying in. The young people these days, I don't know. What happened there? I couldn't control something. There we go, thank you. Turned my controller to look at compass thing and it wouldn't let me control my controls. There, that one definitely is as far as I can add the mixture. Might have added a little bit too much. Or leaned it out too much. Look at that, we are actually below. Oh, I didn't have my throttle all the way. Are you kidding? The whole time I didn't have my throttle all the way in. It was just back a fraction. Man. Now look at us go for it. No wonder. That's right, when I took off I backed off because it really got going. Hey, there's Mud Dog. Am I catching up to you, Mud Dog, or are you paused? I think he's paused. 9,000, that'll do. Hold that. Now I've got to get my heading back to where it should be. There's an airport right there. More degrees. Now I can have my mouse back. Alright, so there's an airport down there. Where are we? PACD. So yeah, if you're, oh, you're circling. Alright, yep. I lost everybody. What happened? Name tags went off. There he is. Okay, he's gonna pop in behind me. Catch up to misadventure. I reckon this was probably a volcano center that just blew the side out and the water just went in and washed it out. So possibly, look at all the volcanoes everywhere. That's what they call it, the Ring of Fire. I don't know if we're going to get all the way up there at the speed we're going. Let's move the camera out of the way. Alright, what do we settle at? Around about 9. Let's redo the barrow. It's all good. Can we lean this any more? Oh, I feel it dropping back when I do that, so I think that's about as far as you're going to be able to go. Alright, what heading you want me to do? 041. Cool, what am I doing now? Doesn't tell me. And how do I tell if I'm doing the 041 there? Hang on, where's my heading? Do I have a heading? That's altitude. Indicator. No, there's no heading gauge. But there it is. There is. Oh wow, look at that. Actually, you turn it and the autopilot behaves. That's awesome. Hang on, I need to get back on the actual flight plan. I like this aircraft. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, West USA. Ooh, look at that bit of cloud right there. Joining the ones above. going to be rain there. Just a few lakes down there, a few potholes as I call them. Look at Mr. TPHI. He's trying to sneak past underneath. Or did I catch up? I don't know. Hello, I hear something. Oh, the MU2. Is it on sale? Where did you buy it from? Mr. Muckdog. Listen to that. Generic Turo 2 engine. Turo. I obviously don't have the MU2. You don't see me? We should actually be in front of you now. So make sure, yeah, West USA. Hang on, where was that airport? Yeah, so we don't see a PACD. Somebody just took off from false pass by the looks of it. He's on flying the path. We lost somebody back there. But did you take off from PACD? PAKD? Mrs. is way ahead of me. Usually. I was talking about Mr. Mr. TPHI is down on my left side there in the RCAF, Royal Canadian Air Force Navion L17D with skis, and he's sitting at around 3.3, probably around 3.4 with the sim compensation. You just did. Hey, no, hang on, it's B4 Gunner. No, can't see you yet. Make sure you got live, no, all players on. We can't see you. Make sure you're on multiplayer, on online as well. And we're in 2024, not 2020, just in case you loaded up the other sim. Does anybody use 2020 anymore? Like anybody who's got 24, do they use 2020 anymore? Ooh, look at that, I can see the top of a volcano right above my aircraft there. That actually sits out a long way too. Oops, what happened there? Right there. I reckon that goes to about 9,000 all the time. I'm not, says Mr. TPHI. Nope, says Jared. I updated the Arrow yesterday and also the F15, which I downloaded last week, and the A10, and they had updates for both 2020 and 2024. I did both, but I haven't been jumping into 2020 other than to make videos. I'm mostly using 2020 since I reinstalled it. Is that because you're having troubles with this one, or because you like your commercial aircraft and you like to fly in that one? Like, what's the reasoning? Too many cool things still in 2020. Admittedly, yes. I'm going to take the Chinook out tomorrow. I'm going to go fly New Zealand through the mountains, up the coast. Kind of similar flights to what I've done before, but Chinook wise, which means we can pretty much just stop and land anywhere we want. Haven't posted the stream yet, but I have done the flight plan. I think what I may end up doing is just putting the code in as start and finish, and you'll have to follow me because it's got so many custom waypoints.
Feel the rhythm! Feel the rhyme! Get on up! It's bobsled time! Cool running!
Yeah, visualize. Hey, Blowheag, mate. Skis, I know. We're using the skis today. A little bit of misadventure. There she is. A little bit of a misadventure today. But for my fighters, I have all working carrier packs, air shows, assistance, and refueling. Fun stuff that actually works. Yeah. Admittedly, yeah. I probably should do the occasional 2020 stream. Because I've also got the same sort of stuff. We can't see you. How come, Mr. Jason? Have you got name? No, he hasn't got name tags off. Otherwise, I'd see him when he tags off. So yeah, I don't know if you're showing up. Make sure in 2024 you've got West USA is your server, and you got all players on. Yeah, all players. How fast do you think an F-22 could fly from USA to Indian airspace? Obviously needing a bunch of tankers on a route. Yeah. I think you would find that a 22 would not go max speed the whole way. Because the strain and stuff on the engine and the airframe, and it's likely not to... that they'll be likely to be doing, if you're talking about in real life, they're likely to be doing fuel saving in order to get longer range, but then they'd have to have the fuel as on the way, which also means they slow down. But at max speed, I don't know how quickly would it run out though. That's another thing. And then you're going to have another tanker, and it's max speed, and then you're going to have another tanker. So you'd almost be speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. Don't know. Yeah, Super Cruise capable of running external tanks. Yeah. Don't know. Why, you think they're going to send some towards that way? Are there any though on... is it Diego Garcia? Are there any 22s there? I know there's B1s there, I believe, and B2s. I have all the cool air bases in Nevada mountains too. Many cool sceneries to switch to 2024 completely, but some in CA and Utah. Have you tried putting some of those sceneries in 24? Because some of mine work. You have no idea what the yeah, I don't know. Are they taking 22s towards that way, are they? Oh, look at the mountains here. That's awesome. Some epic scenery on this flight. And B-52s at Diego Garcia also. Yes. Actually, I don't know if there's any B2s there. I think you're right. There probably is, but I thought it was B-52s and B1s out that way. I believe there's now some B2s up in the top of Australia, in the Northern Territory. They're now basing some B2s up there. Saw a comment somewhere saying a F-22 couldn't even reach the Middle East. No, they wouldn't. No. F-22 is a short range. You would have to rebase it. Like, there are F-22s up this way. Where are we? There's an Air Force base here somewhere. I don't think it's... Is this an Air Force base? Cold Bay. No, there's actually one that's a military base, because I looked at when I was flying along here. There may have been some down in here as well. But, you know, to get from there to there, obviously they go up and over into Japan. But there's 22s in Japan, so it's more likely to... I think there's 22s in Japan. Maybe there's not. It's 35. I don't know. There's 15s and stuff, but also Japan has them. But there's US bases here in Japan. They're more likely to send them over this way. But up in the Northern Territory here is where some B2s are. And Diego Garcia is... where is it? Is it this island? Or this up here in here somewhere? Is it one of these? I think so. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, let's see what we can see on this map. There you go, there it is. I got DLC for this. Naval base as well. Look at that, there's nothing on the tarmac. What do you reckon they deliberately had it removed from the satellite picture? Or they've got them sitting under here as well. Yeah, good. You'll fly alone? Ah, you got to be there somewhere. I don't know where you are. I was looking at Miramar on Google Maps. They had a nice fleet out. Yeah, Miramar probably is less hidden. They don't mind what is showing at Miramar because it's on their home base. But one of these island things, they probably go, can you please remove that? F-35s, F-18s, C-130s, and a ton of V-22s. Yes, they do have their V-22s out there. The 6 B-2s were the first bombers to land at Diego Garcia when this all started. Ah, they've taken 6 B-2s out there, have they? Yeah. No one expects the American Inquisition. I think it's Spanish, isn't it? How did B4 Gunner get so far ahead of me? Did he just slew? There's no way he just overtook me. What am I doing? Okay, I'm only doing 110 mile an hour. Wow, this goes a lot slower than I thought. And I've lost my nav line. What happened? Ah, because I'm turned. Alright, let's go all the way back. Yeah, that's right. I was trying to get onto the line, but I went past that time. Okay. Views and scenery have been fantastic on this stream this morning. Thank you, Michael. I don't see your green aircraft symbol on the map. It's very difficult to see those green aircraft symbols sometimes. Are you on multiplayer though? And are you on West USA? And let's have a look back here. We're going to make our way to Port Hedon. Is there another airport on the way? I don't think there was. Oh yeah, there is. PAAL or PAOU. That's a beach airport, that one. This one here, PAL, PAAL, is going to be in front of us. Oops. Just whack my controller there. Turbo in a bottle. Ah, right, yeah. I wonder what my ground speed is. All your settings are correct. Well, that sucks why you can't see us. He's running a 200 shot of nitrous. Oh, man. He knows how to fly the plane for some reason. Yes, he does. Going back to the comments there, they have a current picture on DoD website that shows a picture of what's currently out there. All right, Department of Defense. Yeah, okay. That island is packed. Yeah, I bet it is, because there's stuff going on around that region at the moment. Forgot this wasn't Garwin's stream. What did you write? Blowheed, mate. I didn't even realise it until he's retracted it, because I was reading old messages. But I can see those old messages on another program that keeps them. Nobody looks at Google Maps thinking it's current imagery. No, I was looking at Bing Maps, which is even older imagery. But that's in the sim. I just want to know what they had in the sim. Been getting stutters in ATS and ETS from the last update. Oh, okay. Nah, you're alright, mate. I saw what you wrote. It's not that bad. But no, that's probably more a Garland stream thing. It looks a lot flatter down there. Almost look like we should be down low, but we don't get as much performance down low. I mean, what are we doing airspeed wise? 110 mile an hour. That's mile an hour. This is a pretty slow plane in all aspects. I mean, it's got plenty of power, but yeah. In-ops skis installed. It's funny, it's still got the gear down thing. We need to get a little bit more speed out of this. I wonder how we do that. No. I pushed too much mixture down. That actually got less speed. Okay. 9,100 feet. I see Gunner on the map. Yeah, okay. Well, jump in where Gunner is, and they're just in front of me. You're doing 135. Are you on live weather as well? Oh, you're also lower down, so the air's thicker. So your airspeed, but what's your ground speed? And without the GTN 750 installed at the moment, still very unhappy that's uninstalled. On me, I can't work out what my ground speed is. This doesn't tell you, does it? No. How far off that line I am. Let's go 5 degrees to the left and see what happens. Ground speed is 135. Going down to 4,000 feet, I'm going 140 mile an hour. They're working on stutters, trying to fix it up for all us in ATS. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the afternoons on those streams. I tried some evening, and it's good that people like Dead Meat can join. I know you can join for the first part, but yeah, I'm trying to put it back where it was originally, and I did the afternoon stream on that. I may also stop playing Aloft as much. Enjoying Dinkum at the moment though. Don't know how much longer I'll be doing it for, but I am enjoying it. Wow, there's a lot of pitting down there. It's like this part of Alaska's got some bad acne. besides being very cold, I'm sure a lot of this is quite swampy as well. With very little animals. Game freeze when I join on him. They still got that issue happening? Can you join nearby? Like that airport? Hang on, who's that? Did someone join in at PAOU? Because there is a plane down there. Is that you, Jason? Cold Bay? Was that PAL? PAL? No, that's Mola Air Force Station. Somebody's at Nelson Lagoon. There's actually a plane at Nelson Lagoon. I don't know if that's AI. Where's Cold Bay? Wait, isn't Cold Bay way back here somewhere? We're past Cold Bay. Oh, I've way past that now. We're about 50 to 100 nautical miles away from it. Also, are you in beta update 2? Are you in the beta update? Because we won't be able to see you at all. Can't touch this. No. Hang on time. Come meet me at Cold Bay. We're past Cold Bay by miles. Many, many miles. Yeah, if you're at Cold Bay, we're way back there. You need to go to the next airport. I'll put some music on. Let's get this going. Turn that and that off. I can hear that music, but it's very quiet. There we go. No bait at all. Okay, good. Well, I still don't know why you wouldn't be able to see us. I've met a number of Alaskans in my life. Let me summarize. You call this cold? It's not cold. While shivering like crazy at 32 degrees, which is 0 Celsius, on a San Diego. That's lower 48. Lower 48 states or something. Same with Tasmanians though. All your trucks are Mr. TPHI trucks, are they? All dedicated to Mr. TPHI's favourite colour. Tasmanians, especially like with Queenslanders, like Mr. Ozflight Simmer. He's from Queensland. They all get acclimatised to their warm temperature. Kind of like people who live in Florida and then who might go all the way up to Canada and realise it's really cold, or like Jamaica going up to Winter Olympics, bobsled team. Like Tasmanians are wandering around in sometimes just shorts and t-shirt, and I wear shorts all year round. But you can always tell which ones are Tasmanian residents and which ones are from another state, especially like Queenslanders, because they're all rugged up, and we're like, this is awesome. You know, it's 17 degrees. I've got my shorts on, t-shirt. Maybe I'll wear a jacket if I want to, if the wind starts blowing, but you know, this is not cold. That's awesome. Or even it might be 14 or even 12 degrees in winter. During the day, the sun's out, it's nice and warm, shorts and t-shirt. And the Queenslanders have got like 2 jackets on and sweatpants and wearing their gloves and complaining. what are we near now? Yeah, so I'm just passing this PALL. No, hang on, I'm down here. Let me put my thing on. So I'm heading towards PALL, which is that Air Force Station, Port Mola Air Force Station. Sun's out, guns out, pew pew. Yeah, that's it. You've got to put the pew first if you want pew 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 sound. Exclamation mark pew. It needs to be the first thing you write. Anything after you write something doesn't count the exclamation mark. I'm going to pop in on the RV7 as well. They're all doing the sound effects. I think Mr. TPHI's one probably got overridden by that, but I'll play it for him anyway. And I've visualized it as well. Yeah, I saw you come flying through. Look at me, I'm last. I'm nearly always last in my own streams. The only time that I'm not last is when I don't tell you where I'm going and you've got to follow me. Do they pretend to be not shivering though? Yeah, shorts all year round. I'm wearing shorts now, although admittedly I do put some sweatpants over the top because I'm just sitting here inside my man cave, and my man cave's not that warm today. We're heading northeast. Yes, that's correct. So we are heading, yeah, that direction. I don't think we're going to make it the whole way today. This is going so much slower than I thought. But we'll see where we can get up to. We may end up having to stop around Pilot Point. I don't think we're going to get all the way to there. I even thought maybe if we went faster we could get into into Anchorage, but I don't think that's going to happen. That'll be next week. And I'm thinking if we can, depending on where we stop, if we stop at Pilot Point today, or if I just keep going and get to there, next week I may go through PAIL and follow this ridge line, which I've flown jet fighters out of. It was really nice. And then come into Pank. And then from Pank, I guess we'll follow the coastline in a GA down there. No, not with that music on. How now going over to ETS, okay. I'm with you on the fan. Hang on. Could be minus 25 and we sleep with our window open as well. 2 fans going. I don't see anybody. I'm irritated. Yeah, I don't know why you're not seeing anybody. check that you're online. Again, try swapping over to East USA and then come back to West USA. Like it can reset the server connection, because we haven't even seen your name pop up yet. So I'd say there's something else going on there. Getting a few more clouds here. Does look nice though. Yes, shaking like crazy, insisting on showing their North people skills. Well-known phenomenon. No, here in Tassie, I mean, we've got clean air here, and when the sun shines, you can burn. So it's warm, like when you're in the sun. Once you get into the shade, though, or if there's a breeze, and the breeze is normally 90% of the time coming from the South Pole, that's cold. And we just don't go and stand out in the breeze. But if the sun's shining, it feels warm, and you can get burnt. You can actually get burnt a lot. Like when you go to snow and you get snow burn because it reflects. Yeah. Don't even think it's an actual wind is producing. It's just a sound that need to sleep. Oh, right. Yeah, sound. Too loud for silence. Yeah, it sounds like tinnitus. Still nothing. There's a whole bunch of people coming past you there. Did you load in at wait, who's that? Oh, that's Mr. TPHI down there, is it? No, Big Hulk. Oh, and Mr. TPHI is over there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Jason. And you're definitely not playing offline. Although you did see someone. You saw B4 Gunner on the map. You always have one earbud out. Oh, I never sleep with earbuds. I can't do that. Every time you swallow, it's really loud, and although you don't swallow when you're sleeping. Big Hulk is in the PC21. Very good. PC21. What's the other one we got that Demos Inc. had one? Is that a PC21? The Pilatus? And also Iris has one. Now you're deaf in one ear and can't hear out the other. That's right. You switch them. What are you zipping your lips for? The roulette livery. Ah, right, yeah. I'd probably be restarting in the sim there, Jason, because it doesn't look like you. You see AI traffic. Are you on all players though? Oh, the swallow. Well, we already know what you were commenting about earlier. I love the Star Wars liveries. Yeah. I saw your video there too, Mr. B4 Gunner. That was awesome. Alright, we've got another player over there. Eric is flying his 747 at 40,000 feet, 54 nautical miles away. Yes, multiplayer is on West USA server. Make sure it's all players, not live players. Yes, we're on live weather, but we're not on live players. We're on all players. Very important. I'd be also trying switching it off and then switching it back on. Off to offline players and then back on. You think the R2D2 is your favourite? Yeah. Yeah, the DAF Avico Volvo 6, says Michael. Not that I know of. Oh, that's what you've got in the thing. Yeah, so try switching them back off and then back on just to see if it kicks it over. So the Air Force Base is down there somewhere. Or Air Station, I think it's called. Jared's flying over it now. No, not live players, all players. Has to be all. Like I've got live weather on, but it needs to be all players, otherwise you don't see anybody unless they're also on live only. Now look how fast Eric's going in his 747. Actually looks like he's going pretty quick. Well, he probably would be. 40,000 feet, 747. I haven't tried the 747 in this sim. I was watching Sim Fanatic fly the Antonov AN225, and I remember flying that myself with 2020 sim up here into Alaska. I had a nameplate issue with the sim. I ended up just making the N key toggle them. Oh, mine's backspace, same as it was in 2020. I just use backspace to turn them on and off. But Jason's not showing up for us either, so he has to be on all players, otherwise not going to see him. And depending on where he is now, if he's going to spawn there, his name would actually show up. We should be able to see him even if he can't see us, and we haven't yet. Which is why I think maybe he was on live players, not all players. But once we work it out, it'll be fine. We'll be able to reconnect. That's pretty epic, Alaska. Well, there's that runway down there that I was talking about for Jason to come join us, the air station. Okay, good. Just online, all players. West, USA West server, name plates toggled on. Good luck. Yeah, essentially that's what you got to do, all those things. Normally has no problem. And you're on Xbox as well? Or PC? Which one are we using? And the only other thing is make sure it's not on the new beta. Otherwise we won't see you and you won't see us. And if you entered into the beta sim update 1, it may have automatically put you onto sim update 2. So just make sure that hasn't happened. I'm not 100% sure how that happens. Also takes a reload of the sim. No, it's on PC. Okay. So maybe shut it down, come back in once you've checked and done all that, and then pop it back on. Bit frustrating. Got Jared buzzing around in whatever jet he's in. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's face it towards him. He's moving too fast to work out. Why can't I work out what he... Come on. There. Is he the Phantom? Of course. When I think of Jared, I think... Oh, no, he's gone into the... Oh, no. It actually showed him go underground. That's weird. Did you just bounce off the mountain there, Jared? Or was that just a an issue with the sim data connecting? What's Mrs. TKHI and Icarus done down here? They've stopped for a break, probably because they're like, we are so far ahead of you. We're just going to pop ourselves down here. They've landed on the beach. They've landed on the ground. Okay, it's just... They've been following the road and they've just... Hang on, somebody's taken off. Whoa, look at them go. Nope, they've been spotted. They're like, he's found us. Quick, get going. I'm on Johnson Landing. Alright, where's Johnson Landing? What's that one? There's Johnson Landing. Okay, Z52. No, I don't see you there on the map. Yeah, it's right next to me. But I don't see you. It should actually be right about there. Now, just confirming, we're talking about Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, right? Not 2020. I needed a bio. Yeah, you're right. Means I got to catch up a bit. Alright, I need some other epic music to play. What do we got? Ready when you are, Mr. Music. Duh, he says. Yeah, I just, you know, checking. Just making sure. Alright. Mood, nah, top creator picks, background vibe, yeah, music style. Here we go. What do we go for? You know what? That's something different. Let's see what we get here. God, that was loud. Somebody was not prepared for that. You can see Gunner on the map. But are you loaded in and started? So you can actually see him. We can't see you. Why would that be? There's no place like home. There's no place. No, that's right. You can't see me. He can see you on the map. See, Jared's in his Phantom hovering over that airport. I don't know about this music. Alright, give me a better song. John Cena. PAPH. It's PAPH. Yeah, Port Hedon. Yeah. Nah, you know what? You're not doing it for me. What else you got? Try and find some good music, but I'm not enjoying this. What's gaming music? Ooh, not my kind of gaming. Okay. Sci-fi action gaming music. Oh yeah, we've got to try that. Because that's exactly what we're doing. Not. Does that sound sci-fi action gaming music? No, it's probably not the genre I should be listening to now, because that doesn't go with it. What else have we got? There's nothing going to be for simming and stuff. Life sim vibes. Ooh. No. Yeah, that sounds like The Sims. No. Oh yeah, I already got that music. That's actually pretty good. You know what? Let's crank that one up. River there. Cyberpunk music. Yeah, it's probably kind of like that. So add B4 gun. He tried to spawn on you before and it froze. Yeah. And he's got me as a friend and I'm not showing up. Okay. Yeah, even though we're friends. Yeah. We're going to land at PAPH. PAPH. Maybe spawn in at PAPH. We'll be there in probably about 15 minutes though. But maybe if you're sitting on the airport or runway or around that area, by the time we actually land there. Ooh, what happened there? Hello? Did you just pick up the nav line? Are you going to turn back to the right? It did. Oh, it just picked up the nav line. Okay. I got close enough for it to go, you've got heading on, but you've also got nav on hold. So I'll just take that. Oh, look at that. I thought my whole aircraft mucked up when I pressed look forward. Oh my God, we actually picked up a nav line finally. Alright, so if I go here, we're, oh my God, we're 62 nautical miles away still. And only doing 100, probably 100 knots. I have a feeling we may end up finishing at PAPH at this rate. Oh, it's 41 minutes, and then it's 31 minutes to PAPN. Is that right? That makes sense. So it's 41 minutes. Wow, it's 41 minutes still to go. Yeah, we'll adjust when we get there. Port Heading. Is it Heading? Port Heiden. H-E-I-D-E-N. Yeah, that's where we're going next. It's a little longer than I thought, or a little slower aircraft than I anticipated. I see someone below. Yeah, there he is, Mr. TPHI. I finally caught up to him on the flight plan. What altitude are you at? You still at like 3,500? Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it all the way to the end, just because that might take 5 hours of flying at this rate, but we might, we'll work out where we are here. We may go the extra half an hour to Pilot Point, which, let's have a look at Pilot Point. Yeah, we may end up popping ourselves down on the grass. I don't think there's going to be any snow there, because we're running our skis. Kind of trying to get all the way to the end was a little bit optimistic. It's nice countryside. It's nice stuff to fly over. Those epic mountains out there. Don't know about that water down there though. That doesn't seem to be right. It's got a bit of a cutting in it. Do not enter or leave airplane while engine is running. No aerobatic maneuvering, including spins approved. Oh, really? Airspeed limitations. Never exceed 190 mile per hour. Yeah, that's not actually a problem at the moment. Maximum structural cruising is at 160. Yeah, that's not a problem at the moment either. Maneuvering is at 124 mile per hour. We're not even there. Max flaps extended at 100. Holy schmoly, we can almost max flap extend where we are now. No, not quite. Takeoff is at 2600 RPM, 205 horsepower. Maximum continuous RPM is 2300 RPM at 185 horsepower. Where's my RPMs? There. What are we at? We're saying 23. And what are we sitting at? 23. Good. Good. I actually accidentally did it. 2300 RPM. I actually dropped it all. Well, that's just where it's sitting. I think I'm actually at max anyway. Yeah, I wasn't, but I am now. And prop pitch is all the way, because we're trying to get our max out of it. Alright, what else we've got to look at in this aircraft? Didn't have to prime it because I in skis and I just decided to start it default on active today. We don't have the gear stuff we do. I've used my hydraulics, they're already good. Cabin air, that's going to bring in outside air though, isn't it? That'll make things colder. I don't know why you're by yourself. Just stepped away for a moment to check my 3D print. Did a 3D print last night, 12 hours and 39 minutes, and it failed. Yeah, we'll give you a few minutes to test out why. On Discord, send me a PM picture of your settings. So on Discord, take a photo of your player settings when you're loading in, and I'll see what it's so when you exit out to the menu, you go to load in, choose an airport like Port Hedon, which is, what is this one? PAPH, yeah, PAPH. And before you press fly now, go to the, I think it's flight options, and show me what you're running. Like take a picture, and I'll you can do that now, and I'll have a look. I've got my Discord open, and we'll have a look. Want to chat with me? You won't get me for very long. I got tomato plants to plant today, and we went and bought stuff yesterday. Okay, so all players live and alive. Okay. Show me your network setting. So your little icon at the top there, showing what server you're on. Show if it comes up as online or offline. Just troubleshooting. While we get, did I overtake Mr. 2PHI, or is he still down there? Nah. He's like, what? You're gonna overtake me? Heck no, I'm gonna put my turbo on. Actually, we're pacing at about the same speed. Well, you're not overtaking me. I am pushing this to the max. Yeah, show me the network. West USA, online, all that type of stuff. I mean, I almost test, go offline, go back online, restart sim. Okay, look at that one. Yeah, West USA. More time online. It should work. You've got everything correct, Jason. you do have a thing there saying your resource usage exceeds your GPU memory capacity. Lower graphics settings for better performance. So you might want to address that too, because it looks like it might be pushing too hard on your system. But yeah, you've got everything that should work. I mean, the only other alternative is to restart the whole computer, like exit out of the sim, restart computer, as in like do the full Windows restart, load it back up. So maybe something else is blocking your resources. Now we took off his skis, there was plenty of snow around. Now we don't seem to have the snow so much. Yeah, bring the graphics down a notch or two until the warning goes away. Yeah, so maybe you've exceeded what it can show, so it's not showing other players as well. Sorry, I had a bit of a sneezing issue just then. So yeah, actually that might be the reason you're not seeing anybody, because you've upped your graphics. So in graphics I would lower a couple of settings. Never had that issue before. Maybe it's to do with the latest driver or something. I wonder if maybe the graphics driver, you're on AMD by the looks of it. I think I saw that there. Maybe you had a graphics driver update. I think it said AMD. Oh no, your voice chat is AMD, never mind. Yeah, who would go on full ultra? Really? I mean, who would actually try flying this sim on full ultra all the time? I mean, you got to be an idiot for that, wouldn't you? Imagine streaming it as well. Hello, I'm an idiot. What am I streaming it at? I can't remember. I've gone up and down a few times. Where do I find it? There. Oh, look, we're doing 4K streaming. Ha! But I am running two video cards, admittedly. One for streaming and one for playing. I wonder what frames we're getting at the moment. Let's see, FPS not available. Here we go. Oh, it came on and then now we got stutters. 26, 21 frames a second. Wow, it really just hammered that. Now going back up to 30, 31, 33. Putting that meter on actually made it go, wow, it had a hiccup. So my load on my GPU. Oh, I can't see that now. It's white on white. It says there 97%, but on my task manager I'm running at 62%. Dr. Evil goes full ultra. Cryogenic cooled super PC. Need some serious help? Alright. I'll hang out for a couple of minutes. Maybe 10, 15. I've got to have lunch as well. Go and have some with my missus after, but yeah. I do have... Yeah, I am running full ultra. It says I'm only getting about 36 frames at the moment. Oh, hang on. I'm also watching my own stream. Where's my mouse? Let's minimize that. All right, 38, 39. Okay. And if I minimize that, still 38. 40. All right. And inside the aircraft at 36. Yeah, okay. Look, for a sim, 30, 37, 39 at the moment. I think it's the clouds that causes the issue. It normally sits around the 50, 60 frames a second, but I'm okay with that. Considering I'm in 4K, streaming 4K, everybody knows you never go full ultra. Yeah, I am actually full ultra. I pushed it. And I'm still running only my 3090 Ti. Does have 24 gig of DDR6 memory though. And it's currently only using 12.6 out of that 24. Of dedicated GPU memory. It has shared GPU memory as well. Excuse me. It says it's using 1.7 gig of shared GPU memory. Where's this shared from? Oh, GPU memory is 47.9 gigabytes. Sorry, what? Wait. How do I have 48 gig of GPU memory? I thought it was a 24. It's a 3090 Ti. I didn't think it had 48. Maybe it's using some system memory for that. But it says GPU memory. Shared GPU, dedicated GPU is 24. Shared is 23.9. So total is 47.9 G. Wow. Yeah, we'll do some testing. It's reading the system RAM 2, very likely. System RAM, I have 47.8 because one of my DIMMs died and I've got to get some more. That's committed. Available is 20 gig there. Cached is 19.7. Committed is 53 out of 62. Wait, what? Okay, numbers are all over the place. Yeah, it must be using the system GPU, system RAM as well, because my Intel Arc A750, which is doing the streaming, has 8 gig of RAM, but shared 23.9 gig. Okay, and that's using 0.1. So it's using my system memory, yes, okay. But still, it's only using half of the video dedicated. There are people at PAPH now, alright. Make your way into PAPH there, Jason. Maybe fly there. Instead of just spawning, fly there. Interesting music. What else you got for me? This one's called Dream Machine. Okay. think this is our airport coming up. Yeah, it is. Nose it down about 1,000 feet, no, maybe a little bit more. Alright, we're going to get a bit of extra speed here. See nobody, okay. Yeah, it only has 24. No, when I jumped onto the other one, it also said the same sort of thing of shared GPU memory. It's using my RAM for that. But yes, it only has 24 gig. Still, 24 gigs pretty good. It's more than what most GPUs have. And reading a lot of the news recently, and even watching some of the videos, but reading a lot of the news, I really hope it doesn't fail on me in the next few years, because having to pay for another GPU, they're exorbitant prices at the moment. All the people using them for crypto and stuff. I would not want to have to buy another one anytime soon. I mean, I got this just before, or just as the 40 series come out. So 3090 Ti dropped price by a substantial amount. 40 series came out, and then prices just started going way up. And what are they up to now? 5090? There's no way I'm jumping onto a 5090. I don't get as much benefit for the price. This works really well. And having two video cards, one dedicated to AV1 encoding to run you guys a 4K video stream. Although admittedly, I'm deliberately choosing 30 frames a second 4K rather than 60 frames a second, because that would double the required output, and my Intel's only running between 49 and 56% the whole time, smooth as, it just bounces up and down. I remember before I saw everything. Switch to East server, I will too, and when I get to land here, absolutely. What we'll do is we'll have a quick stop here and then have a look at the time. Where are we? 3 hours already. Yeah, I have a feeling we may end up having to stop here. That extra half an hour getting to the next. So it was a 41-minute flight, was it? And that's a 31-minute flight, depending on what, at optimal speeds. As we descend, I'm going to increase that mixture as well. What are we going down? 500. Alright, let's take another one down. Another notch, another degree. Ooh, that went down a long way, didn't it? Just watch that speed doesn't get into the yellow there. What are we? 11.9, 11.8 nautical miles away. I'm going to fly over it first and land on the grass next to it, because we're on skis as well. Where's Mr. TPHI? Is he still below me? Oh no, he's doing the coastline. 2,500 feet. At least it's not cloudy and raining here now. $4,000 feet we're coming down to. Check our barrow, thank you. How do we reset our barrow? Do we just hold? Hold to lock it or hold to redo it? Alright, on the descend. Yeah, there's a lot of names there. I can't work out if Jason was even there. Unless you took off. What's our altitude now? Alright, below 3. I'd like to turn that music down at the moment. One more look at Misadventure. Hello, phone lady. Yeah, okay, something's not working. Alright, thank you for that music. I will stop there. Let's get the sound back up on this one. Alright, hold altitude there, 2,000 feet, thank you. Let's run that mixture up, prop pitch up, throttle down. Slight crosswind, feels like actually the wind is coming from that direction. So let's fly over and I might pop it down on the grass next to the runway. Looks like Longlight's coming in from the wind. At least that's how it feels. Alright, turn off the altitude hold. Nose down again. 3 notches. That's a bit of nose down, isn't it? Holy schmoly, that's a bit more nose down than I was planning. Alright, AP off. My aircraft. I see a windsock there. And I think it's coming from the right hand side. So definitely coming out from that way there. So Mr. Longnut says maybe he's not on live weather. Alright. See if we can go and park ourselves on the grass behind these guys. I have a feeling we may end up finishing here. Just the time it took to get here. Hey Andy, I like smaller planes. I cannot lie. Oh yeah, it might help to actually turn on the landing lights. Can I have landing lights on? Thank you. Just try not to crash that. Somebody's car's parked out here. There's a white van there. They're offering free candy too. Who put a tree there? Of all the places to put a tree, they put it on the grass that I wanted to land on because I... Hang on, why are those lights off? Oh yeah, they're off to the left, that's right. Yeah. Look at Mr. TPHI smoking it in there. Oh no! He's hit something and he's tipped over. Ah, live on stream as well. Oh my god, that's the worst part you can do. Hang on, I haven't landed yet. Maybe I should watch what I say. There's bumps here. There's a lot of bumps there. Don't hit the rocks. Yeah. As soon as I let out that, oh no, live on stream, then I realised, hang on, I haven't landed yet. I may end up doing the same. Oh no. Not a lot of grass here. I'm going to go and park in next to Mr. B4 Gunner. Oh look, Mr. TPHI is still smoking and trying to bring it in. Alright, we'll just go and park it here and have a look at... Oh yeah, that's right, there's no brakes. No, not that one, this one. Have a look at Mrs. TPHI's tush there. How do I open that in one go? I don't. Don't let go? No, other way. Sorry, hang on, that went the wrong way. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's shut it down. Hang on, did that go to off? Yeah, it did. Okay, let's take our GPS with us. There we go. How cool is that? I won't put the cover on. I'm going to put the PADU thing on. I'm not going to put the cover on because I want to be able to get out. There we go. Misadventure. Hello. How do we get this? There we go. Oh, look at me. I'm not in shorts anymore. Got my tie downs though. Look at that. Yes, that's Mrs. TPHI's rear end is what I'm saying. And Mr. Icarus. Alright, did Mr. TPHI... No, he's still on fire over there. Look at him. Oh, at least he's out of the aircraft. Oh, that's good. That's good. Fine choice of aircraft, sir, says Ivan. Mate, it was actually pretty good. I enjoyed that. It was a good flight. We ran out of snow, though. We took off where everything was white. Everything further down at Unalaska. So the reason I landed on the grass was to try and get a softer landing, because there's no actual wheels as well with this one, but misadventure. Yeah, so Mr. B4 Gunner here next to me, who's got his tie downs down too. Oh, and he's got his chocks on. Yeah, okay. He's the developer and he makes an awesome aircraft. So let's get a photo with these things in the background. How do I squat again? There we go. Alright, let's get a photo of these things here. And Jason will work with you. I'll jump into voice chat with you for a moment before I go for lunch. Michael said, I would like to say a big thank you for putting on an awesome stream today. I'd like to thank you very much for your donation at the beginning of the stream as well, Michael. Mate, great surprise with that. And thank you very much. Same with Jason. Thank you very much for your support. Hang on, where's the camera? I need the... press that button there. And I probably can put the music back on. Wait, that didn't connect. Why? Let's try that again. But we'll turn the music down a little. Alright, Mr. Longnuts is facing the wrong way, but that's not uncommon. Yeah, we'll have to fix it. We'll have to work out what's going on. We'll get into chat. I'll say thank you very much for the 29 people that showed up, the 25 likes that we've got, the 2 donations, my moderators and members for your ongoing support. And for some reason that bot will no longer connect. Okay. Although it does say it is connected. I don't know, maybe it's disconnecting now. Bye all, says Michael. See you next time this stream. Yeah, tomorrow, Chinooks, New Zealand. 2024 again. Alright, we did get a photo, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Let's get Mr. Longnose before he races even further away. Look at he's running circles around us. Alright. I'm going to finish it here. Thank you very much, everybody. Look at Mr. TPHI's down plane. Wait, he's not in there. Hang on, we've got to get a picture of him. That's for Discord. Press ! Discord if you want to. Wow, it's still running. How do you get your plane to keep running? Wow, look at it smoking. Yeah. Great aircraft this. See everybody. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye.
I'll be back.
If you guys want to go past me, you're more than welcome. I've only got a 750 horsepower motor.
Only? That's still pretty good.
If we can harness the massive power of television,
we could brainwash the whole country.